match up with, make sure our number one beats their number two beats their. So it's kind of like that in a sense because it's going to be a lot closer in a dual meet than it will be in a bigger meet like say NCAA's or like a Pac-10 championship. So establishing a good position early was our main goal, and then just let the training take care of itself the rest of the enjoy the race.
You guys were instructed to set the pace then.
Yeah, we wanted, it's a really skinny trail, so we wanted to make sure that we got out in the front. We, control the pace. When you're controlling the pace, we're running our own race. We're not letting them run our race. So.
I mean, does it mean anything to be the first step to win this race?
I didn't know that actually. I did not know that, but now that you say that, I'd say it's Luke and I first, but yeah, it's cool to think like cross country race that I won. Not used to being up in the front, but this season definitely put myself in a better position to start winning races. So.
Ready for Pac-10s? I mean, are this your last tune-up for that?
Yeah. As you guys can see today, our team is pretty healthy. We're excited. We know Stanford's going to be running well, and excited to go up to Washington and really try bringing the Pac-10 championship back to Oregon. So we look good today, and we're just going to carry that momentum over.
Ben seemed to have some questions as to who the 5, 6, and 7 guys will be. It's pretty clear cut who the 7 are now.
Yeah. I think we've had a top 7 all in our heads most of the season, even top 8 maybe. But me, Danny, and Luke and AJ are more the veterans. AJ didn't have the day he had today. Wasn't as good as I'm sure he'd like to, but he'll be there when it counts. And pretty much our 5th guy is the one we're going to need to score. And we have right now 3 or 4 guys that can step up in that position, which is good. It shows our depth, but it's going to be interesting and very exciting.
Can you talk about running in a race like this and recapturing this battle for you guys at home?
It's always exciting running in front of a Hayward, Eugene crowd, whether you're at Hayward Field or you're out here on the Priest Trail. And it was great having so many fans out here cheering for me and Luke up in front and see my business class out there today came too. So it was a lot of fun out there, and we just had a good time with it.
Wisconsin guys were saying that BNU guys is home course this time, but really a place that you run on weekly.
Yeah.
You were able to make some moves, some accelerations where they weren't expecting it. Was that something you brought into it?
Making the moves was definitely Luke. I was just sitting there on the ride, just waiting for him to make moves. But running this course or running this trail every day, just on the runs or even workouts, I'm sure has an advantage. But every move that Luke made, I wasn't sure when it was going to be or how hard it was going to be. So it was just another race, pretty much, and a hard effort, really. So I'm sure we had a little home court advantage, but we came out and did what we had to do.
Is all this pointing toward the NCAA?
Definitely, and the Pac-10s. We definitely take Pac-10s very seriously. That, and we don't overlook regionals either. Every championship race is very important to us, but we know we're going to definitely peak for NCAAs, but also really have a good showing at Pac-10s as well.